Hey everyone, as always I'm a little late with the monthly favorites, but I don't want to delay any longer, so I'm just going to hop right in. Excuse the banging and noise in the background. We're in phase 2 of our backyard renewal, and they are building a clubhouse for the boys out back, so there's a lot of hammering going on back there. Anyway, today's February favorites include some completely random non-beauty related items. So I'm just gonna go right in. I have been trying a lot of new products this month. I haven't used them enough to feel comfortable recommending them as favorites, although many things look promising. But here are some things that I've been using a lot that I feel very confident that you will enjoy as much as I have. So first things, skincare. I did a video recently about how foundation is the key to the full makeup look, not the full makeup look, but the key to a good makeup look is good foundation. And while that's true, of course, underneath the foundation is your skin, and the better your skin is better condition your skin is in, of course, the better everything else will look. And I've recommended this before, but I've really been using it a lot the last couple of weeks, and I have noticed a difference in my skin as far as the tone, the clarity, the brightness of it. It is by Walgreens. It's called, what is it called? Alpha Hydroxy, Nature's Finest Alpha Hydroxy, 8% Alpha Hydroxy acid. And it's a face cream. I use it in the evening only. I know I need to do an updated skincare video, but I take Neutrogena wipes, it doesn't really matter which scent, and remove my makeup. Then I use my little Buff Puff type pad, and with a little Oil of Olay Regenerist cleanser, which is actually, I use the Walmart or Target brand, the generic version, and I wash my face, and then I put this on, and I just do a little dab and dot it in 4 places and put it on, and then I usually follow up also with a moisturizer. That kind of, for some of you who are experiencing a tingling feeling, that might help cut back on that irritation. So loving, loving, loving this. I do use it every day, and I do have rather sensitive skin, and I've not had any issues, so love that. Along those same lines, this is an all-time favorite of mine, and you're going to wonder why I'm doing it now. It's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This is the new favorite for this month because I recently I redid my color matching, and wow, what a difference a right color match makes. I feel like I look, my skin doesn't look blotchy like I thought it looked, and just everything seems to blend better. So my favorite is not so much the foundation as that I am happy that I have the right color match. So I am now in Shell. Along with that, my very favorite concealer right now is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Cover, but I have it in Creamy Vanilla, and I noticed for me that when I would put it on, it would look fine, and then it oxidized and would come out a little browner than the rest of my skin, which kind of defeats the purpose if I'm trying to conceal what it's covering. I don't want a different color to draw attention to. This will probably work in the summer once I get my faux tan going, but in the meantime, the lady at the Estee Lauder counter gave me this little deal, and it's the next color down, which is very light. I guess it's the lightest color, and she gave me quite a lot of it. So I will be getting the full-size tube, but in the meantime, this has become a lifesaver. And I don't put it on under my eyes. I dot it wherever I have blemishes, tiniest, tiniest dot, and I blend it out mostly with my finger. It seems to work just fine. Loving that. Then, other face products. This is something it got its own video, but I'll mention it again. The Hard Candy Blush in Honeymoon, number 127. They all look a little different in the store because they're a, mineralized blush, a baked blush. So pick the one that veining you like best. And it is a nice peachy pink, more peach than pink, and very cool tone. And I love it on my skin. So I think if you're very dark complected, this would be a great highlighter. But for those of us who are pale ghosties, this is a great blush all by itself. Also, I've never tried it wet, but I've heard you can put it on wet. You dampen your brush first and then dip it, and you'll get a little deeper intensity, so that might work better for medium skin tones. I've been using for contour, when I do contour or even for blush, I've been using this new, I used it today so it's dirty. This is a Walmart brand, HD angled blush brush, and it's very soft. I mean, I could just, very, very soft, and very inexpensive. And I've gone on to buy pretty much every other brush in this line, but I just love how easy it is to get right on that contour, or even on the cheekbones, and then buff it even. It's great, 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 great. Oh, a favorite technique, I didn't bring anything with me, but a favorite technique that I've been doing this month that I think has made a difference in my makeup is how I do my highlighter. So after I put on my foundation and my concealer and I set it with my powder, I apply my highlighter first. I take a flat, stiff brush and I do it on my cheekbones, and then I put on my blush. And that highlight seems to come out from behind the blush a little bit, and yes, give it that glow, that luminosity that really, I think, looks better than putting it on over the blush. So highlighter, then blush. That layering, difference in layering seems to make a big difference. Eyes, we'll do eye makeup now. I'm not wearing it today, but I have worn this combo a lot this month, and this was sent to me by a subscriber a while ago, but I'm really enjoying it. It's by Lise Watier. And I don't know if it's still available, so I apologize if you can't get this, but it's called the Duo Savanna Dream in Sunny Bronze. And it looks kind of terrifying. It looks pretty stark. There's this dark brown and then it appears white with tiger stripes, but really, when you swatch it, I put that in the crease, and I put this on the lid. It's more of a peach when you blend it out. There are these two colors, and it's a nice, pretty soft effect. The brown blends out. See, on my skin it blends out pretty nicely. It's not that harsh. And with this peachy right next to it down there, it's just really brightened up my eyes. I really enjoyed that look this month to beat the dreary gray of February. And then another thing that's been key in my bright-eyed look this month is this eye brightening pencil by P2. And I know it's called Open Up Your Eyes, and I know that it's obviously, well, it's not obvious, but it is not available anywhere outside of Germany. And so I'm not recommending just this pencil, but just the concept of lining your waterline with an eye brightener, whether it's the Benefit eye brightener pencil or this one. If you can get to a Max Factor, somewhere where they sell Max Factor, they make something like this. Stila makes an eye kajal in Topaz. Any of the, even a concealer pencil. Even a concealer pencil. I've been lining my waterline and then flicking it out in the corners, and I think it's made a big difference. And lastly for eyes, I didn't love this so much when I first reviewed it. It's the Prestige Blackest Lashes. There it is. And My Blackest Lashes, Intense Black Volume Mascara. I think this is very much like the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. And when I first reviewed it, I didn't love it. It's just a basic brush. But now that it's dried out a bit, I've been using it every day, and I really, really, really like it. Of course, I also really, really like CoverGirl Lash Blast, so it just kind of depends on my mood, I think. But this is, if you'd like to try something that is different and actually a little less expensive than CoverGirl Lash Blast, I recommend picking this up and letting it sit for a couple weeks. Open it, use it once or twice, let it sit for a couple weeks, and then try it again. I think you'd be pleasantly surprised. Then my last fun thing, well, not last, but my last cosmetic product is this nail polish by Butter London, and it is called Fairy Lights. I saw a video with Lisa D1. She was wearing this, and I could not take my eyes off her fingers. I was fascinated. I don't even know what she was talking about. All I could do was stare at her nails. And on a side note, so I Googled it to where to get it. Ulta does carry this. So did Zappos. They were both $14, but Zappos had free shipping and Ulta did not. So I went with Zappos. I know that ordinarily Zappos has pretty fast shipping, but this is considered a flammable object, so they can't air ship it. It has to go ground. It did take longer than the estimated time frame, which was out of their control, really. But I did call Zappos. This was my first experience ever ordering anything from Zappos, and blown away. I called. I was put in touch with a very friendly salesperson or customer service rep. I think her name was Crystal. And she was so happy on the phone, and she was so apologetic, even though it was nothing that Zappos had any control over. She put me on hold to personally call UPS and search for it. The hold music was very nice. My 9-year-old was in the car with me. We were on speakerphone in a carpool line waiting, and for my older son to be done with something, and he was enjoying the hold music, as a side note. Anyway, she felt terrible that it was taking so long. She immediately upgraded my status to VIP status, which means that for the rest of my lifetime I get free overnight shipping, which was so sweet. We had a nice little conversation. I said I don't know when I'll be ordering from Zappos again, but maybe in March when I'll probably have some birthday money. Anyway, she then went on to ask me when my birthday was. Her birthday's right after mine. Last week I got a birthday card in the mail from Zappos signed by my sales rep, or the customer service girl, Crystal, saying, I know it's early, but I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I'll be thinking of you this month. How cool is that? I mean, what a great company. So I don't have any connection with Zappos, but I think good customer service should be rewarded. So if you have the opportunity to order something through Zappos, go for it, because that kind of service is rare these days and very impressive. Okay, on to my non-beauty related items. I did talk about this in a video I put up, I think yesterday, or a few days ago. Best book I've read in a really long time. A Discovery of Witches, Deborah Harkness. It's a new book. It's only available in hardcover, which is why if you can get it through your library, I highly recommend it, because it is $28.95 if you buy it. Although I think it might be worth it, because I'm going to definitely want to reread this. There's a lot going on. It's the first in a series. The next book hasn't been written yet, so the worst part about this book is that I have to wait for the next one. But it's a great, great book, and if you want more of a review, go watch my February book review. And then the last thing that I picked up, I've reviewed one of these before, but this is for spring. I love the Glade candles. I can't beat that price. The scents they have, these were 2 for $5. It's a limited edition. I love how Glade's getting into this. Look, see, it even says limited edition. And this is called Sparkle of Spring. It's a nice, pretty spring color. If you don't, and it has this, I think the packaging is pretty cute. But if you don't want people to know it's Glade, if you prefer it to appear, fancier, the label peels off quite easily. I bought 2. And this Friday I will be picking up more. I'm going to stock up on this. It's just a fresh, springy, I'm trying to think, there's zesty lime, ginger, and vanilla. It kind of smells like a margarita. And I also picked up, I don't know why it keeps, it smells really good, and I have quite a large house as far as the high ceilings and open rooms, and the scent does permeate throughout, so it's very concentrated in its scent. I also picked up the plug-ins to stick in, and I like that kind of citrusy smell. I want it going all through spring and summer, so I'm going to be stocking up on those suckers. At Walmart, they were 2 for $5 last week, so I think how do you beat that? I mean, a Yankee Candle could be $15 or more, 20 something. So I'm loving that. So that's it for my February favorites. Like I said, I've been testing a few new things this month, and I've gotten a lot of goodies in the mail, and I will talk about those later on, but these are my top favorites for the month of February. Hope your February was great. Hope your March is even better, and I will talk to y'all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.